y'all, welcome back. We are about to do our singles championship match against Armando. I think it's Armando or Armando. I'm gonna say Armando. Um, for Pokemon Victory League. Uh, I am connected to the internet. Cool. I just gotta double check that. Throw up the GLHF to my dude. Let him know we're searching. And yeah, man. So I did record our semifinals match, and I did record our. Um, was it just the semifinals? I think I only recorded the semifinals because the first game I played against Cody, one of the other moderators here, and I used a. Um, forgot what I used. I used like a. I'm gonna move my camera here out of the way. I'm gonna just shrink my camera for a second, just so we can get all this in. Just leave my camera like that. Um. Oh crap! Is that my battle team I just edited? Uh oh. That sucks. I'll have to figure that out later. Um. But yeah, so we played him. We allowed one legendary Pokemon. Um, I don't know if I want that. I'm trying to decide who we're going to use here. I do like Boltund. It hits really nice with a choice band. Um, but it's not like amazing, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. We're definitely going to take this guy. I definitely do want Cinderace here as well. Uh, Ferrothorn could be a good possible lead depending on my matchups. And of course, was just another really great lead. So we're going to rock this team. This is the team I used in the previous round. This is a best of three 6v6 singles match. And yeah, this is the grand final. So definitely excited to see what he uses here. So he has chosen. Okay, okay. Urshifu is his legendary. That's cool. Um, I'm actually gonna rock. I'm gonna run Ferrothorn up front and try and bait out some stuff. See what we can find out about him. He has a magic bounce here, so I fully expect possibility of a switch in with the synchronized mon. That could be a thing. We could see very easily. He could also just lead it straight up to get his screens out. He's gonna go Obstagoon here. I don't love Obstagoon being the Pokemon that we're seeing right away from the jump. So we are going to go ahead and pivot to Corsola. Obstagoon is probably carrying Obstruct, Brick Break, Facade. Usually it could carry a Dark move. So that's one thing you do have to keep into account here. And he does have Night Slash. So we had to find out if he had it or not. He does have it. We're going to go ahead and Strength Sap and just try and whittle it down a little bit. Get his attack to drop a little bit. Help, ignore Guts. We're not going to do any damage. This is not my Whirlpool set that I'm bringing. I'm going to throw up the Stealth Rocks here and see if he switches out. He is going to run Switcheroo. So he's going to give us the Flame Orb. and he's taking the EV light from us. So pretty good play on his part. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. He's going to withdraw Obstagoon here. Here comes Espeon again. Um, I actually did not know Magic Bounce bounces back String Sap. That's actually a really cool tech. 100%, I'm not gonna lie. So what do I want to do? Corso is not the greatest right now. I guess I could just do this and try and put damage into it and sack Corsola. I don't want to sack Corsola, but I also really don't have much of a choice. I'd much rather just go ahead and get the damage off into this Espeon. We see right there, it does a good chunk of damage. I'm looking at his team here. Corso's not great in the back of this match anyway, so I think that's okay. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna pick up the first kill. We have the hazards up that I wanted, which is really nice. I'm going to go ahead and go into Kyogre here. So the reason I'm going into Kyogre here is he only has one like great switch in for Kyogre, which is his Rillaboom and his Swampert. He actually does not switch there, so that is unfortunate for us. Because, yeah, we're not going to pick up the KO. So that's a little unfortunate. I was really expecting a switch on him from him there to try and pivot and go into something else, but he didn't. So that's really good to see. And I mean, we just weakened our best move for Kyogre to use, so that's never a good thing, right? Probably goes Rillaboom here. He does indeed go Rillaboom. I am going to go for. I'm going to switch now into. I'm going to switch into Farah. I think Ferrothorn's just really nice here. Like, it is a really, really nice play to get to Ferrothorn. He should Grassy Glide. This should do about 10, 15, looks 30, 40, 50. He did 21. He's going to take Iron Barbs, and he's going to take Rocky Helmet. And now, we'll find out if he has, like, say, Superpower. Could be a move. He might have Superpower. He might not. Who knows? But I am going to go ahead and lay down some spikes. Because I'm not worried about Rillaboom. He went for knockoff there. Once again, just taking more damage. And we're going to get the spikes up. And I don't know who his Scarf user is. I'm assuming it's because everyone carries one, right? Here comes something else now. He's gonna go on the Togekiss. I wonder if Togekiss is carrying Defog. I'm curious to see that. Because it could potentially be a Defog carrier. Is he max Togekiss? I don't have a lot that is standing in front of Airstream. I'm just gonna explode. This is a bad play, I feel, but I also go ahead and get rid of Togekiss and get myself out of here. Togekiss does live. That's unfortunate. Going to this guy. Um, Obstagoon's actually pretty fast. I would assume it outspeeds his Togekiss. I don't know that. Okay, it does. Thank goodness. So we get the facade there, and we also will go ahead and there goes the grassy terrain. We get our burn to now hit pretty nice on our end. Um, Here, I can see my opponent trying to go for his Obstagoon or his Rillaboom. Rillaboom is definitely a choice there. I mean, you're taking that, you're going to take spikes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm definitely going to obstruct. What does he still have? He still has Swampert in the back, which Rillaboom handles. He has Urshifu still. Urshifu could be an issue. He has his Rillaboom on the field now, and he has an Obstagoon. So like, I kind of want to just I'm gonna facade here. Oh, I should have brick breaked. I totally forgot about the screens being up. I could have went ahead and just removed them. Wait, did he screen? No, no, he didn't screen, did he? I don't know. You can tell I'm not really. This game has confused me a little bit. So let's see what he goes to now. I could see the Urshifu being a play. Um, Sucker Punch. Uh, it is indeed Urshifu. Takes the rocks, takes the spikes damage. I'm gonna go ahead and facade. I should be faster than Urshifu. Oh, I'm not faster. Dang. It is water Urshifu, so that's really nice to know. We lived two of those. Man, I could have obstructed there. I think that would have been a really good play on my end. Um, I'm just gonna go to Rillaboom here, I think. Um, I gotta look at what else he still had in the back. I know he has Swampert. I need Rillaboom to deal with that, and he has his own Urshifu or his own guy in the back. So we are gonna go ahead and go for this. See if he baits a switch out from my opponent. He does not switch out, which tells me he would rather take the sack here. Um, Here comes his Obstagoon. Taking damage left and right, man. This is boom. Boom. I actually do not know. Like, part of me thinks he obstructs here, so I am going to switch to Kyogre. I also want to preserve, like I said, I really do want to preserve my Rillaboom for the back against his Swampert, um, which I'd assume Swampert's going to carry like Rindoberry and something else. Alright, so the question is he in range for Water Spout or nah? I think I just Water Spout to begin with and see if he swaps. He does not swap, so he stays in with the Obstagoon, takes some damage, gets to kill. Now Swampert comes out to play. Swampert is his last Pokemon. I'd expect Swampert to probably want to max. It does not have. Swampert should not have Water Absorb, does it? Does it have Water Absorb or is it Torrent? That's what we have to find out. I would expect Water. I can't remember if Swampert carries Water, if it has Water Absorb or if it's just Torrent and something else. I know it's Torrent for sure, but I don't remember what its other ability was. We'll find out. Because we are either going to fully heal his Swampert or we'll pick up some extra damage. And we get the extra damage, that's great. He's going to go for a Quake. That's fine with me. Oh wow, we actually lived Max Quake. His leftovers on Swampert. I'm just going to sack Kyogre here. Do a little bit extra, take away what the first lefties gave him. And he's boosting up on the special side, but he's still going to die to Rillaboom on the physical side. Now it's 2 turns of his max. So now we just play Grassy Glide a few times and let it finish up for us here. He might max guard and see what he can, try, but I don't think he will. He'll try max guard and probably just take the feint here, and that's a good thing. All right, so we managed game one. It's really nice, really nice, really nice. And Swampert destroys so much stuff, man. Honestly, like or not Swampert, Kyogre. Just destroys so much, man. So we are going to go ahead and it is same teams. So we can't switch teams during the best of 3 typical. You can't switch teams. That's just how it is. And we're gonna go right back into it, man. So he had lefties on Swamp. He had I don't know, maybe it was Focus Sash or Mystic Water on the other one, the Rilla, or the Urshifu. Um, so I kind of want to go like heavy offensive this game. And just play to get a lot of really great damage off early and then go into and do less reading and switching. I mean, we made some we overread last game. I feel with the Kyogre early and a couple other things. So he's just gonna go straight into Togekiss here. Um, we got our Cinderace bunny here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and max right away and go for a Max Airstream followed by G Max Fireball. I think that's kind of what we're both gonna look. We're both looking at doing here in this opening turn is kind of getting out here, getting maxes off, and putting a lot of early pressure. So we're gonna just we're gonna max right away, and we're gonna start trying to apply pressure. I'm going for the airstream just in case he does indeed max and he airstreams. That way I can still outspeed the subsequent turns. And if not, I still outspeed almost everything he would have in the back. And it will be just max battle here up front in the 6v6. So usually when you have something like this, whoever wins the 1v1 gets really good control, especially if it was like a one-turn knockout, but that's not going to be the case here. But it will be interesting to see what he goes for. I could see him going for some starfalls and whatnot. So we get the airstream off. It shouldn't do a lot to Togekiss. I'm going to assume it's a bulky on the physical side. Maybe not. Wow. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. But Cinderace is not a super bulky Pokemon either, so like it's kind of just like a tick for tack, exchanging blows here type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So we are now going to go ahead and go for Fireball because it hits a lot harder. He's going to guard, of course, because he lost the turn one max switches there. Um, so it'll be interesting to see what he goes for now. Um, is it possible he switches to something? Like that's the thing. He could switch to something, so I'm fine airstreaming again, just to cover a potential switch out. I think. I mean, I know you don't ever usually want to switch your max Pokemon, but at the same time, you also don't want to let something get really OP'd in front of you. So we're just we're getting the speed boost. I think that's very crucial for us as we continue this match here. So we get the speed boost here. That's really nice. What he could possibly send out. I'm trying to think of what would I send out. I would probably send out his Obstagoon next with Obstruct, just to try and come in and obstruct and then do something else. So that could be the play. So we'll see. He's gonna go straight in the Swampert here. He is not. He doesn't want Cinderace hanging around. Um, am I fine on the rest of this game without Cinderace? Possibly, right? I don't know why I Sucker Punch. I should have just hit him with something like something else. I guess Sucker Punch is my best move. I don't have a lot of really great stuff for it. Liquidations. Interesting. Okay, I was curious if he had Flip Turn. I guess not though. There's the lefties. I know it's definitely in KO range of my Rillaboom. So I think we just play it safe when we go to Rillaboom here and we grab ourselves the KO and just keep trading pieces. He could potentially switch to his Rillaboom here. That would be a really good play for him. So I could try and read the switch, but I don't want to read it. I mean, it's still a 5v5, so it's not like it's too late for a lot of switches. It's not worth trying to read all those switches right now in this in the early part of this game. So there's his Rillaboom. I'm gonna Grassy Glide. It's gonna do about 40%. It was a crit though. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to. I'm gonna switch to Ferrothorn. Because Rillaboom checks like two of his back Pokemon, you know what I'm saying? So like, I might as well switch to Ferrothorn here. He went for knockoff, expected. Iron Barbs and the Rocky Helmet you just knocked off. Great. So now I think he would like to switch out. He definitely does not want me getting a lot of stuff laid down. So I'm going to go for a Toxic here. We'll see what he does. He does withdraw. Oh, it'll bounce back to Toxic, right? But it'll fail because I'm Steel type. I think that's correct. We're just gonna explode. There's no point not doing explosion here. Psychic should be a 3 the 2 hit KO, roughly. I don't know the exact calc on it, but I'd rather just explode and get some nice chunk of damage off into this Espeon. And it actually just picks up the kill, so that's really nice. Great, that's great. So now it's kind of like a who do you go to. I'm just gonna go back into my Rillaboom, I think. He goes in the Obstagoon. I think he's gonna want to go for an Obstruct here. Get his burn off. So I'm gonna pivot the Kyogre. This is a risky read now, because if he doesn't do that, then it puts me in trouble. He does Obstruct. Alright. The thing is I know it's Burn Orb. So I know it can't be Focus Sash or anything like that. And we're just gonna pick a one hit KO with Water Spout, man. Water Spout just goes burr, dude. And singles, man, I love Water Spout. Like, it does require you to pivot with Kyogre so quite a bit to like check certain things and whatnot. But like, it's a great attack, man. It really is. All right, so here comes Rillaboom again. We want to. What does he still have? He still has Swampert and he still has Urshifu. So I kind of need Kyogre in the back. It's probably a 2-hit KO on Obstagoon, but I think I can go to Corsola now. I assume he's going to go knockoff here, but would be really nice if we can get a Cursed Body on a Grassy Glide. That'd be really cool. Oh, that was what we wanted. That was it. Now I'm going to go ahead and also throw a burn in the Rillaboom. He's going to use knockoff. Should do quite a bit, but you know what? We're gonna get the burn here. Hopefully, we do get the burn. We get the burn. Can cripple this Rillaboom. That's exactly what I want to see. I want to see a crippled up Rillaboom. I'm now going to Strength Sap. Now, is it worth Strength Sapping right here? No, I'm just gonna go for Hex, man. You can't Grassy Glide. I need to kill your Rillaboom so Swampert can just come in and have a field day. And then my Rillaboom can just come in and clean up, right? Like, that's my win con. So, oh, he Wood Hammer. Oh, man, that's going to kill me. Oh, no, I lived Wood Hammer. Oh, Corsola is an OG. I love Corsola, man. In my singles draft league, Corsola is like a great mon on my singles team. Cool. So that should be a good. That should get us this game. If I'm my opponent here, I'd probably go into Swampert. I'm just gonna aim the Stealth Rock up. It's not gonna. I should die before it hits, but it's always worth just trying to throw one up just to break a potential sash on that back mon. The one thing I do want to be careful about is how many turns of terrain are left? Right, like that's a great question. but I have 3 Mons to kind of play pivot with, so we're just gonna Grassy Glide here. This should kill Swampert. I don't know if he has Protect on it. If he does, it'd be really good for him to try and stall out this grassy terrain here. Uh, but he also has to figure out how to get rid of Rillaboom. Alright, so it's fully healthy Choice Band Rillaboom, a fully healthy Flare, Flame Orb gets Obstagoon, and a Scarf Kyogre against Water Urshifu. So we are just going to we're gonna play the Feed Me Now game. I'm gonna go to Obstagoon. You should pick up the KO here. I'll come back into Rillaboom. I will Grassy Glide you. And then I'll go to my Scarf Kyogre and continue the onslaught. So there's Surging Strikes. Does it attack through Protect? I really don't know. Oh, Obstagoon actually does take that pretty well, dude. I mean, that's a 2-hit KO, but like being a 2-hit KO from this is a pretty cool thing to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, because this is an annoying monster. We're just going to throw an Obstruct up and see. Or a Facade up. I think he was faster last game, too, if I remember correctly. He is. Anyway. Okay, cool. So now, like I said, we are going to go to... I'm just going to go on the Rillaboom, reset my terrain, grassy glide, 1 to 2 times, and pick up my KO depending on if he's sashed or not. I assume he's going to rock a sash on this thing, but he could also have Mystic Water for a damage boost, but it did not look like it. I mean, he could be Choice Band too, I guess. There's a lot of sets you could run. Let's see. It is Sash. Okay. It's so little, I was like, I can't see it. There's the close combat. That should not kill me. And, wow. GG, dude. That was great, man. It's been a long time since I'm not much of a singles player. I just started playing singles back in December. So it's really cool to win, like, a singles tournament. Like it's pretty cool to win like a singles tournament when it's not like a format I'm very good in. But yeah, so that should wrap it up. We will take the singles win, 2-0 in this tournament. I'm gonna throw a GG to my opponent there. So go ahead and make sure we give him a GG. And where'd he go? I'm trying to find my message with him. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe. And check it out. We got a lot more draft battles, a lot more tournaments coming up. In the next couple of weeks, we do have the finals in, I think it's PBK finals for the VGC Championship. It's a $20 gift card hosted by Steven over there. So that'll be really cool. That match should be coming in this week, hopefully, as long as our schedules can line up and get it done. So thank you.